This is the Real Ass Podcast.
I got a story.
Yeah, tell us.
You know what I like to do? I like to
know
do.
you like little stories.
I like a little one. I met this guy. I was working with this chick. She was super hot, and then she was moving back to her hometown. And she was like, we were like kind of fucking with each other a little bit, making out a little bit. We have sex. We're done. She starts crying. And I was like, what happened? And she goes, well, you know, I was a virgin.
No.
And I was like,
boy.
I didn't know that. And she was like, I was supposed to.
Got blood all over her face. Like a war chief. What? You're a virgin? No way.
She took off a ring. On the ring was a key on it that was for being born, like she was born again Christian. So the whole thing was she was supposed to take it off after she got married. It was like an abstinence type ring thing. Yeah, then
see, this is just hot. All of this is just hot.
Yeah.
There's no problem with
virgin
any
part
of this.
wasn't hot to me, but because that seems like a lot of trouble for you.
Yeah.
But the born again is getting me going.
But
She was
how is the virgin part trouble? And I want you to continue the story, but you know, it is just sex. If a girl says "fuck it," I'm going to fuck this guy, you know, and then you take her virginity. I've taken a couple of V-chips in my life.
Too.
I have too, and I think it's the attachment that scares me a little bit. Like they become
when it's
overly attached.
They're not attaching themselves. So I think sometimes they just go, "Fuck it, I'm going to just do it."
Right.
It's been too long, whatever it is.
Right.
You know, I think Greg also. You know, he's not a physically appealing person. So I think when she decided to have sex with him, you know, it wasn't his comedy album. It wasn't his physicality.
Well, I wasn't a comedian at the time. It was all looks.
This was all.
She was
that's
all like-
personality
No.
too. I think you made her feel comfortable.
It was, you know what it was? This was back when you were rollerblading.
Yes.
Yes.
It was all your rollerblading
Oh my
skills.
God, this guy can hit a half.
This guy
I
just
shifty
did
royale that pussy.
This guy just did a 180 down 6 steps, and I am dripping wet.
Oh
That
my
is
God.
not a
Did
hard
he just
trick.
do- did he
That
just
is
do it?
not hard at all.
Did he just do a shifty McTwist? I'm gonna cream all over myself. I don't care that I'm a virgin. Take this ring, Greg. Fuck me.
Yeah. So she takes the ring off, and then I find out that she was whatever. Also, she was dating a guy before. Like literally, they broke up. That's why she had to move back, because she was living with this guy. She was like moved back to Ohio. She was with this guy for like 6 years, and she was a virgin. They were virgins for God the whole time. They broke up 2 days later. We had sex.
That's
Like
on that guy. What a fucking dork.
I think he was also like religious,
Yeah, that's
but also
on him.
fuck, whatever.
She was probably getting fucked in the ass. I knew a girl that would take
They
in
do
the
like
ass a bunch.
Yeah.
By like multiple dudes, she had let him fuck in the ass. She was a virgin. That was her whole thing. She
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah, I'm saving myself," and she would just let dudes pump it in her butt.
A lot of people think that's ridiculous, but that is what God believes in.
Yeah, I know.
God says, leave the pussy alone, but the ass is fine. Yeah, the
Well,
ass.
that's the truth. God
Yeah.
doesn't really hang out in the dark web.
No,
Yeah.
That's not. He's like, you know what?
Yeah.
That's not my place.
it's not for me.
You gotta really think about that. Like, if God's gonna be anywhere, right? He's gonna probably be everywhere, but inside of your asshole. So this is where you can hide all your dark secrets. You
In
can
your dark
fucking in the dark web.
Yeah. Do you know that there's those religious people who die virgins to give themselves to God, which is like such a crazy thing. It's like what you think God is. You're just gonna have sex with God. You should go up and you're gonna be.
I bet you God fucks everyone.
Yeah.
I bet you God, like the initiation, like God is like a like old Russian mafia member. Like he just comes in and just fucks you before you get into heaven.
Yeah. Welcome here. This is
Yeah,
it.
welcome. You get to the pearly gates. They give you like your white robes. You're like, this is incredible. This is heaven. It's like before you go in though,
You're
gonna have to spend an hour with God. And
An
God
hour.
has a huge dick. There's no way God doesn't have
It's the
a
biggest.
fucking
bigger than
huge,
everyone's.
veiny, painful cock.
Yeah, it's probably got buttons on it and stuff to do different features. You know, he's God. He created the thing.
St. Peter is just like
A whistler.
is just
whistles
like a
around.
stage manager at a fucking Guns N' Roses concert where he's like, "I'll get you backstage, but you got to suck my dick." Yeah, I'll get you. Can meet Axel, but you're sucking my dick first.
Yeah.
I'm Lenny. I weigh 320 pounds. I move the amps around.
Hey, you can meet the G
Can you
man.
imagine all
but,
the Me Too stories from the turn of the century in heaven? Just like, but it was a different time, you know? Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew? Everyone was sucking God's dick back